Hi, and a very good morning to you. My name is Nkatha Mugal, the founder and director of Frolics of Hope Africa, an organization that deals with survivors of human trafficking, abuse, exploitation, and we're located in Nakuru County. I do this video just to appreciate the Freedom Fund organization for their unrestricted funding that we received in December of 2024. And as we come to the reporting cycle, I'd love to report that through that funding, we've been able to set up an office and equip the office as well. In fact, the office is where I'm taking this video from, and so thank you so much, Freedom Fund, for your support. And apart from that, we were able to buy and have a safe house vehicle. So we have a van that we currently are using for rescue services and response, so that way we've been able to reduce our turnaround time from 2 days to now about 6 hours once we receive those calls from survivors or from the community asking us to intervene in an issue that involves exploitation and abuse, maybe of children and women. So we've been able to do that, and because of that van, we've also been able to rescue more than 300 survivors so far and place them in our safe house. Because of that funding, we've been able to pay rent for the office for the whole 12 months, and also we were able to pay rent for the safe house as well for 12 months. We've been able to fund the survivors and make sure that they all have access to psychosocial support, reintegration ways, in terms of capacity building for the families that would love to take in or even maybe take back the children once we've been able to do rehabilitation. So that has been very successful, and we currently are hosting about 33 of the survivors, and that's quite a huge number from what we used to do last year, because last year we had about I think at most we could be able to manage was like 17 survivors, and because of the funding we've been able to increase that to about 33 currently. And so thank you so much, Freedom Fund. Also, we've been able to train and recruit qualified staff. Initially, we just used to manage with volunteers that we didn't even have any stipend to give. But because of the Freedom Fund, we've been able to train our staff on survivor-centered programming, and also on how to respond to ensure that the survivors of exploitation and abuse, trafficking, are not re-traumatized. We've also been able to come up with policies that have been very instrumental in terms of strategic planning, and also funding strategies. We've been able to come up with those because of the funding. Also, we managed throughout the year. We hosted on July 25th, we hosted the conference on human trafficking and exploitation, and we're grateful that because of the visibility that this funding gave us, we were able to put up a team of communication staff, and our social media platform has been very active lately, and we've been reporting a lot of success stories because of the funding. And because of that exposure, and letting people know that Frolics of Hope is doing 1, 2, 3 activities within the communities, we were able to attract about 7 countries that were represented at the international conference that we hosted in July. That is Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, South Africa, Nigeria, Philippines, US, India, Ghana, among other countries. So that's like 8 or 9 countries that were represented on that event. That the previous year, that's last year, we had about 150 people attend, and this year we had about 276 people attending the conference. So thank you so much. That can only be said to have been achieved because of the funding from Freedom Fund. And also because of that, we've been able to diversify our funding sources, because of the funding that we received. We currently have support from Sitam Church. We also did a new partnership with Karen Golf Club. We were able to receive support from Women Empowerment Link. We also managed to create partnerships with organizations like SHOFCO and also National Gender Equality Commission. We've been able to get support also from the National Council of Children's Services. Those are just, government and non-government organizations, faith-based organizations that we've been able, even corporate businesses that we've been able to, partner with after we received the funding from Freedom Fund. And because of the visibility of our work, we were also nominated, and we were also asked to chair the technical working group within the county. And specifically, we are chairing the technical working group specifically on GBV matters. So we'll be handling matters gender-based violence in the county, and we've also been chairing the Nakuru East and West GBV clusters. So that's what we've been able to do, and above all, we've been able to invest in specialized roles and continuous organization training because of the funding. So it's been a great honor to partner with Freedom Fund, and I look forward to doing more and more in the near future. Imagine the impact we've had in just 12 months. If you compare that with what we had been doing, because we were really struggling in terms of how do we now get our work known out there? How do we amplify our voices? How do we do advocacy within the county and even at the national level? Because the other day we had also a partnership with UNFPA, and it's been a great honor working with Freedom Fund, being mentored, being given opportunity to learn, and it's been quite a journey, and I'm really, really grateful that even we had that opportunity, and I look forward to more engagement going forward. Thank you.